Is mad that they nachos. Shout out my vatos. Shout out the hoes that's watching me like my vatos. Click, on them.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? Y'all already know, man. It's your boy, LaRon, female rapper lead, back with another video. Let's jump straight into it. First thing first, let's talk about BiG, LA, TTO. So yesterday, Latto, she announced, or she came out with the video to the collaboration she did with the Chicago rapper, and she was talking back and forth with her fans on social media, on Twitter. So today she came back and she said, a motherfucker answer a question from my fans, and y'all think a bitch trying to flex, going to jail, trying to flex about going to jail. So, you know, yesterday, Latto, she made this tweet and it said, went to LAX with a loaded Glock 17 in my Burke, and her Birkin, locked and let it, and she got locked and let out in a few hours, laughing my ass off. Booked a 75K jet to my show in Alabama. Why would you book a 75K? And then somebody was being generous in the comments. They said she got paid 20K. Maybe with big energy, she might have got 20K, but listen, Latto, okay, all right, 75K to her show in Alabama, still made it on time. No cap in my rap. So yeah, I see that. BiG, LA, CTO, she wrote that, right? So this is a post from yesterday. And a lot of people in the comments had a lot of sentiments to saying that the first one is like, she was the best one. She said, girl, you grew up in the burbs. Please stay on the porch. Book the 75K jet to appear for a 20K gig. This is what I'm saying. Do y'all think BiG, do you think it would make sense? Would it make financial sense for an artist like Latto to fly to a show that costs her $75,000? You just put yourself in debt, sweetheart. All right. So, So I guess the reason why she made that post, and then somebody said, this is not a flex. Wise people don't move like this. So she was forced to come out and make that post today, where she was talking about a motherfucker asked me a question, a motherfucker answer my question from my fans, and yeah, I think that I'm trying to flex. No, like, you are trying to flex. You're trying to make it seem like you got it going on like that, and you shorty pop a lot, and this one thing that these comments was not on your side. So basically you saying you don't know how to carry a concealed weapon on a plane. You lost out on your money for your flight and bond money, and then you still had to pay 75K for a jet. See, Latto, they eating you up, baby. Listen, let's just keep this moving. Megan Thee Stallion, you know, the one that said that Don Julio by the gallon, chilling out of Casa Calabasas with them bastards. She got a bachelor's. Now she's trying to get a master's, but they said that Kelsey did the classes. So Megan was out with Kamala. You know, she's out in DC. Megan Thee Stallion, you know, they was drinking, you know, the extra premium coffee with the Women's History Month. That's pretty dope. She's out there celebrating Women's History Month. Shout out to the ladies. Like, Megan looks beautiful though. Snatchback ponytail. Okay. Megan looks nice. I like that dress in that color. Very Easter-like ready. She's getting ready for East. So she was out there. I'm pretty sure we'll hear more about this in like some sort of interview that she's doing. You know, Megan Thee Stallion, she gets the driplets down in Rock Nation that she gets all of the gigs that Beyonce doesn't want to do. I personally feel like Megan Thee Stallion has the premier artist package at Rock Nation. They give her everything Beyonce doesn't want to do. You know, she's a female rapper. They want her to be competitive. They want her to have a good look and things like that. So now she's out here with Kamala in her Easter's finest. I like that dress on her though. She got her Berkey. She got her Burke. Okay. Megan Thee Stallion, the one that sipped that Don Julio by the gallon, chilling out in Calabasas with them bastards. She got a bachelor's. Now she's trying to get a master's, but they said that Kelsey did the classes. Good luck with your master's. So listen, let's move on to Ice Spice. So Ice Spice is celebrating. She said, Munch went gold. Thank you, Munchkins. So she's shouting out to her fans because Chart Data did post today that Ice Spice Munch Feeling You has now sold over 500,000 in the United States. So shout out to Ice Spice. I think that that's a dope milestone for her in her career. I'm pretty sure she wants to keep it moving. Yeah, so shout out to her and her munchkins. So let's move on to this. Nicki Minaj, you already know, the legendary queen who has fans everywhere, for real, organic shit, not no bots, not no robots, and you know, things like that. Nicki has fans all over, like, you know, the world, and they come together and celebrate what's called Nicki Night. So they typically pick like a venue, a club or somewhere, and this time they were in New York City. So let's just check this out. Let's see. Shout out to Got the Scoop. Listen, and Nicki ain't even in the building. Do you see that crowd? Do you see how legendary Nicki Minaj is? Got him like, uh-oh. What? Listen, shout out to Nicki Minaj, her fans. Everybody is so iconic in this fan base. We all play our role, even the ones that can just be a little, play a role and just. The only thing I don't like is when people take it too far and they start doing toxic shit towards people. Like, play your role and stay in your lane. But you see how they came together, had a dope Nicki night. Also, please make sure that you're streaming the Nicki Minaj Army playlist on Spotify. Support Red Ruby. I see it's a lot of people who you think they be involved in bullshit, but there are also so many fans who keep things focused and they want to see the numbers do good and they want to see Nicki do good. And shout out to those fans. I know that, listen, every fan base has its bad apples. I'm just saying we all play a part, point blank. So do your part. Make sure that you're streaming the Nicki Minaj Army playlist on Spotify. Stream. Red Ruby. Red Ruby was number 20 on today's top hits last week. This week it dipped to number 35. So we need to keep these streams up. If we could keep it 500,000 plus every day, like we need to keep this shit up. So just do your part, support and stream Red Ruby the Sleaze on Spotify. So listen, let me know what you think about anything that we discussed in the comments. From BiG, Latto, she had to respond today because they was eating her up in those comments. They was eating, she thought she was Shorty Popular and that she was just going to kill it. And like, I put it in my Burke. Shorty, you ain't really giving it off how we wanted. Like, it's not believable. Let me know what you thought about Megan Thee Stallion, out doing Beyonce's passed down work at the White House. You know what I'm saying? Spice Munch Gold. Shout out to the Munchkins and all of that. So listen, this is your boy LaRon, female rapper lead. Please make sure that you subscribe, thumbs up, all of that.
It's mad that they nachos. Shout out my vatos. Shout out the hoes that's watching me like my vatos. Click.